Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a get ready with me, and I am super excited to do this video because I have not done a get ready with me in so long. And even outside of filming videos, I haven't even applied like eyeshadows as part of like my makeup in so long. So I'm super excited to play with some makeup today, play with some eyeshadows, and get ready with you guys. And of course, as you can tell by the title as well, this get ready with me is going to be centered around the Blue Blood palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I did a couple videos on my channel involving this palette, including a Jeffree Star Cosmetics shopping haul, and then also a more in-depth first impressions video on this palette, including swatches and things like that. So yeah, now in this video, we are actually going to be playing with some of these eyeshadows on the eyes, and yeah, I don't really know exactly what kind of look I'm going for today, but either way, I'm super excited to be filming this video. I already have some eyelid primer on my eyes. The eyelid primer I used is this one by e.l.f. That's basically it. So let's just go ahead and jump right on in to this video. So if you'd like to see this get ready with me using the Blue Blood palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, then just keep on watching. All right, so like I said, I have no idea what kind of look I'm going for. I did decide to do my eyes before my face makeup, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have planned for this video, but let me just open up the palette. So here are all of the eyeshadow colors that come in this palette and what we have to work with. Obviously, because this is the Blue Blood palette, I'm planning on doing more of a bluish look on the eyes. I just don't exactly know what eyeshadows I want to use. So just to start out, I think I'm gonna do basically what I always do when I start out with my eyeshadows. I'm going to just apply a cream tan color in the crease just to kind of start the transition shade and just start the eye makeup. I think what I might do, I might mix a couple of the colors together. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to mix this color and this color, I believe. This color, I believe, is in the name Wealthy, and the other color is in the name Priceless. So I'm just gonna take a couple of those eyeshadows and apply that in my crease. That's done, and I just zoomed you guys in a little bit just so you can get a closer look of the eyes. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take, again, a couple different colors and mix them together and start building up the crease color a little bit. And the colors I'm going to use to do that are Blue Blood and I'm Cold, which are these two colors right here. So that's what that looks like with those two colors in the crease. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a smaller crease brush and a darker blue eyeshadow. I think the eyeshadow that I'm going to try is Deceased, which is this color right here. So that is what we have with putting Deceased in the crease. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that same smaller crease brush that we used to put Deceased in the crease, and I'm just going to put a little bit of a darker blue color in the crease. Just because I feel like Deceased just kind of like blended really nicely together with the Blue Blood and I'm Cold eyeshadows that we already had in the crease beforehand. So I feel like it didn't add as much dimension as I wanted it to. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna go in with a little bit darker of a blue color. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to mix a couple of colors again, and I'm going to mix together Cremated and Undertaker, which are these two colors down here. I mean, I'm sure Undertaker on its own or even Cremated on its own would work just fine, but I don't know. I just kind of really want to use as many colors as I can from this palette. Oh, and also, as you can probably see from the clips, is I'm also taking the other two eyeshadow brushes with the I'm Blue Blood, I'm Cold, Priceless, and Wealthy eyeshadows, and just kind of touching up those colors as we go, just so we don't lose any pigmentation by adding more and more eyeshadow colors, and just making sure everything is blending well together. Alright, so here is what we have so far with Undertaker and Cremated in the crease, and I also just kind of focused it on the outer corners of the eyes as well. I must say, I am super, not necessarily shocked, but just really surprised at how pigmented these eyeshadows are and just how beautiful my eyes are already looking. Like, I absolutely am loving these shadows. The only thing I have to say that is a little bit of a negative is there is quite a bit of fallout, so it could definitely be a little messy. I wouldn't say it's like as severe as fallout, like you're gonna go through the eyeshadows quicker. Like, you know, with some palettes where you have like a ton of fallout and it's like you dab your brush in the eyeshadow a few times and it's like you're already hitting pan because it's just like falling apart, that kind of fallout. It's definitely not that bad, but there is quite a bit of fallout I'm noticing with a majority of the eyeshadows that I have used. So far I've used 7 of these eyeshadows, and I want to say the only one that did not have a lot of fallout was Deceased. So that's just something to keep in mind, but honestly, I am loving how my eyes are looking already. And I think what I want to do with the rest of my eyes is just, again, mix, or not necessarily mix 2 colors together, but put down a color and then put another color on top of that. And I'm just going to focus it on the inner corners of my eyes, and then just like a little bit down here where you can see where we didn't put any of the eyeshadow. And the 2 colors that I'm gonna use for the eyelids are Cullinan and then Ice Tray. Ice Tray was definitely another favorite of mine from this palette from the swatches video, so I definitely wanted to use that in today's video. So those 2 colors are this one right here, which is like a white shimmery color. As you can see in this eyeshadow, you can see definitely a lot of the blue eyeshadow. That's from all of the fallout that has occurred from the other eyeshadows in this palette, so that's why it looks a little discolored right there. But yeah, and then Ice Tray is this color right here, which is another shimmery color, but it's more of a like muted blue color. So yeah, I'm gonna put down Cullinan, the white color first, and then I'm gonna put down Ice Tray, which is the blue color over top of that. And then also I might put Cullinan as the brow bone highlight as well. Alright, so here is what the eyes are looking like right now. I'm really loving how it is turning out, and I think pretty much the eyelids, or the top of the eyes, are finished. Of course, I want to go down on the lower lash line and put some eyeshadows down there and all that good stuff, but I always do that after I do all of my face makeup. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go do my face makeup and maybe a couple other things like my eyebrows and maybe lashes. I haven't decided if I want to wear lashes or not. I think I kind of want to, but I also don't want to take away too much from the eyeshadows, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll apply lashes, maybe I won't, but yeah, I'm gonna go do all of those things off camera, and then I will be back and we will finish up the bottom half of the eyes. All right, so I have my eyebrows done, I have a majority of my face makeup on, and I did put some mascara on my top lashes. I didn't put eyelashes on. I'm still kind of thinking about if I still want to, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like without them you can really see the eyeshadows a lot better, but at the same time I hate my natural lashes. So I don't know, I might play with that a little bit more, maybe apply a little bit more mascara or something. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the lower lash line. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the two mixture of the darker eyeshadows that we used in the crease and like in the outer corner on the top of our eyes, and that is Cremated and Undertaker. I'll probably use those two colors to line underneath my lower lash line, and then I'll probably blend it out probably with Blue Blood and I'm Cold, which is the other couple eyeshadows that we put in the crease. And yeah, I'll do that, and then we'll see how it looks, and then we'll see if we need to do anything else. Oh, I will probably put Cullinan that white shimmery color kind of like in the inner corners of our eyes for like a little bit of a highlight, and then also like probably a little bit of that white shade on the lower lash line, just on like the inner corners of the eyes. So yeah, I'll do all that, and then we'll see what we'll do next. Alright, so that's what we have so far, and then I did bring the white eyeshadow up a little bit into the top lash line, and then just like a little bit more out in the inner corner. So I think as far as the eyeshadows, we are completely done. I just need to go ahead and finish up the rest of my face, well, and also finish up the rest of my eyes, just like put some mascara on the bottom lash line. And yeah, so the mascara that I am using on my top and bottom lash line is this one right here. I have definitely talked about this mascara before. This is by CoverGirl, and it's the Flourish by Lash Blast. And as far as the rest of my face, some of the products that I'm gonna be applying, I'm gonna go in with this bronzer by e.l.f. This is their Bronze Beauty like quad palette, or bronzer palette. It just comes with 4 bronzer shades right there. So I'm gonna take that to kind of bronze up my face a little bit. And then as far as contouring, I'm gonna go in with my BH Cosmetics contour and blush palette. Oh, and then I'll also probably take one of these colors for blush. And then for a highlight, I am gonna go in with another Jeffree Star Cosmetics palette, or product, not palette. And this is one of his Skin Frost highlighters, and I'm just going to take the shade Lavender Snow. And then as far as lips, I haven't decided what I'm going to use today. I'll probably use a Jeffree Star Cosmetics liquid lipstick. I just don't know which color I want to use. Probably definitely something more neutral, just so we can make this Get Ready With Me more about the eyes. But yeah, I haven't exactly decided what color that's going to be. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, finish up the rest of my face, put on some mascara, and then we will decide on the lip color. is done and the rest of my face makeup is done. So now we are going to move on to lips and then finish off this look with setting spray. So I think the lipstick that I decided on is this one right here. This is from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and this is part of his nude volume 1 lipstick collection. I did do a more in-depth video, like swatches on these lipsticks, all the lipsticks that come in the collection, did my little like first impression thoughts. So if you haven't seen that video, I will link that down in the description box, along with the video that I did on the Blue Blood palette as well. But anyways, so the color that I am going to apply is this one right here, which is in the name Mannequin. And so yeah, so I'm just gonna apply this. Really no lip liner. Very strange. I actually have not been using lip liners as often anymore. I don't know, I feel like just because, especially like Jeffree Star Cosmetics, like his liquid lipsticks are like so pigmented and like such great quality. I feel like I don't even really need to apply a lip liner. So yeah, no lip liner today. So we're just gonna apply this, apply some setting spray, and then this look will be complete. And that is it for this Get Ready With Me inspired by the Blue Blood palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And after I've gotten to use a majority or a good amount of eyeshadows from this palette, I must say I definitely love this palette and I definitely recommend it. I feel like the eyeshadows definitely perform a lot better on the eyes with, you know, primers and eyeshadow brushes and everything like that. They're super pigmented, they blend beautifully, like they're really easy to work with. Like I already touched on, the only negative that I did find from these eyeshadows is that there was a good amount of fallout from a majority of the ones that I used. So I used 9 eyeshadows from this palette and all of them except 2 had a good amount of fallout from them. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. And like I said, it's not like such severe fallout that like I'm already hitting pan on these eyeshadows, but it definitely made quite a bit of mess. My sweatpants that I'm wearing currently are covered in eyeshadow dust, but yeah, so that's just something to keep in mind. That's really the only negative that I found from using these eyeshadows. But yeah, just by looking at my eyes, I think it's beautiful. I absolutely love these eyeshadows and I love this palette. So yeah, I definitely would recommend this palette if you are a fan of Jeffree Star Cosmetics. If you like blue eyeshadows, if you're a makeup collector, whatever it may be, I definitely recommend this eyeshadow palette. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And of course, check down in the description box for other related videos, including my social media accounts. All that good stuff will be down there, so please make sure to go ahead and check that out. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys today. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, everyone.